The idea of T-2-4, before, I feel the biggest focus in high school education was just the students not completing high school, dropping out. And so once that rose a little bit, it's still not where it should be, but once that rose, now the focus is getting them through a higher education. Now, in the type of economy we have, in the type of world that we have, you need higher education, whether it's something technical, whether it's a four-year degree, and that's something that I learned when I became a teacher. Before I became a teacher, I used to think everybody should go to college. Like, that's something that I believed in. Everybody should go to a four-year college. There's no excuse. But just how this has changed me, the whole process. Some people they're good with a technical career. We need technical careers. There's so many fields out there, and there's no shame in that. And so just pushing that on students and inspiring them to want to achieve higher education. And like I said, whether it's technical, whether it's a 2-year or 4-year career, I feel that it's a great goal for a district to have and to increase those numbers of students that are not completing college, and really looking at what are we doing in the high school level that's preventing them from getting to that point. And so, I really do feel like as a district, like I said, it's a great goal to have and to work towards. And so there's just been all these opportunities, all these, like I mentioned earlier, grants as well. I just participated in a grant, and we were able to, it was just this past Saturday actually, we hosted a student leadership conference here on campus and we opened it up to students. We had maybe about 45 kids show up, which is a start. And we were able to focus on careers and in college and past just this high school experience. And so, I've been able to do that with this conference. I do it in my classes all the time. I ask my students to set goals every 6 weeks, and it can be just something immediate or in a longer time. But just to get them to want to aspire to something, like I mentioned earlier. It's a process, I feel, and slowly kids are starting to jump on board, and it's not just about getting into a college, it's about completing it, and it's about, like I mentioned, there's a whole world out there that you're competing against and preparing yourself for that. So they're slowly starting to to want to do it, essentially, right? And so there's kids that are still, we're struggling with just the basic, like, pass your freshman year, but that's part of the struggle, and that's what we're here to do, to ingrain it into them, that this is what we need to do, or what they need to do for themselves, not just for a goal or for parents or for themselves. It's something that will be valuable for them.